these armies that are coming from Babylon, and they're going to destroy the people of God, and it's reminiscent of the army here in chapter 9. Here's an AI image. Hair like the hair of women, teeth like the teeth of lions. If you ever run into a girl and you want to have a date, check for lion's teeth. I mean, this is not something you really want to run into that much. Verse 9. They had breastplates of iron, and the sound of their wings was like the sound of chariots, many horses rushing into battle. You know, it's like in the movie Apocalypse Now, where all of the helicopters are flying in formation together to come in and take the beach there. It's definitely referring to war. Their tails are like scorpions, and stings. Their tails, they hurt men for 5 months, temporary. Here's an AI image. They're kings. They fly. They sting. They have Kevlar, hard to kill. Next slide. And they have as king the angel of the abyss. His name in Hebrew is Abaddon, and in Greek he has the name Apollyon. Go ahead, one more. There you go. Thank you. It's interesting that the name is given in Hebrew and Greek. I don't know, maybe this might be a textual addition for somebody who didn't speak Hebrew. What does a bad name? What's the name of the king? The name of the king is destruction. When they come out of the bottomless pit, their job is to steal and kill. The devil, you know, he comes to steal and kill, but Jesus has come that we might have life and life more abundantly. There's a spiritual war going on, and it's a war that started way back then. When are we in the last days? The scriptures say, in these last days, Jesus has appeared to us. So in New Testament times, they understood that they were living in the last days. And in one place it says, we are much closer now, this is still New Testament, we are much closer now to the coming of the Lord than when we first believed. There's a spiritual war. There's a war that wants to destroy people. There's a spirit that wants to destroy people, and the spirit is the spirit of the Antichrist, the king of Babylon. And he has these warriors that follow his direction. And they come and they are given power over those who don't have the mark of God on their forehead. To destroy, to put out of the way entirely, to abolish, to put an end, to ruin, to render useless, to kill, to declare that one must be put to death. Metaphorically, to devote or give over to eternal misery in hell, to perish, to be lost, to be ruined, to be destroyed. This is the evangelism of the devil. The devil would like us all to be destroyed. But Jesus came that we might have life and life more abundantly. There's a spiritual war going on, and there's all kinds of secret things going on to deceive people and to take them into the wrong place. But we have the truth, and the truth is that Jesus does not want us to be destroyed. Jesus wants us to be saved. And so it gives the name so that we understand. Now, the devil is called the devil later on when he's thrown into the bottomless pit. This is the same word that's used in Proverbs. It says Sheol, which is the Old Testament word for hell, and Abaddon are never satisfied, nor are the eyes of man ever satisfied. We always want more, 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 more. We want a bigger house and a bigger car and a bigger family, a bigger everything. And the bottomless pit's never satisfied either. And the people who are being saved, God is never satisfied. It is not the will of the Father that anyone should perish, that anyone should be destroyed. That's what the scriptures teach. So it's a spiritual war that's going on, and the whole rest of the book is like this. And we'll see, what about the Jews? And then it talks about the Jews. Well, what about the Gentiles? And it talks about the Gentiles. And what about this? And it talks about this. And what about that? But there's this war going on. One woe is past. Behold, there come two woes thereafter. Now, let's see. I guess I took that slide out. It says 1/3 of the trees are destroyed. 1/3 of the rivers are turned to blood. 1/3 of the seas are destroyed, and 1/3 of the ships of the seas are destroyed. And it's 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. And this comes out of the book of Zechariah, where 1/3 is an important thing. So this is partial. And when we get to the end of the next two woes, we'll see that Jesus comes. But this is not the full problem that's coming. There's more coming in the next two woes. So I'll let you ask questions if you have any. Only those that don't have the mark of God. We don't need to, I don't know about you, I don't need to worry about it. I'm pretty sure I'm saved. I've done everything that I need to do. I've had my card punched. I've testified that I'm a Christian. I've been baptized. I'm a pastor. Only those that don't have the mark. Do you have the mark? The mark of God? Comments? It's pretty heavy stuff, isn't it? What do you say, Crystal? You got the microphone. We got to count on you for something here.
Well, I'm still stuck on that picture of the horse and the female and the hair and that one a little bit, but it does clarify a lot of things for me about Revelation, especially the whole series in a row.
Thank you. Anybody else? What are the next two woes? It gets worse before it gets better. Who wins in the end? Jesus wins in the end. Now there's a doctrine that's based on the Apostles' Creed. And it says that we are in Christ. So if we are in Christ, when he's born supernaturally, we're born supernaturally in him. And as he walked this life without sin, we being in him, sin is not imputed to us. And if he was punished, we were also punished because we're in him. And when he rises from the dead, we rise with him. When he ascends into heaven, we are in him. We're caught up in him. And when he comes back, we come back in him. It doesn't say with him. It says in him. So all of the basics of the teaching of Christianity are based on the fact that the believers, those that have the mark of God in their forehead. The reason they have the mark of God on their forehead is because they are believers. Not about him, but they're believers in him. May God bless you. I hope that you found this informative. I'll give you one more chance if you have anything to ask or say.